Hi, I thought I'd just put together a quick video explaining how to view the animation on the picture disc version of the EP. It's pretty simple, but maybe not quite as straightforward as someone might think it is. There's a couple of steps involved, so I'll explain. Okay, so first, take the cover off the weird, campy, 60s style record player your mum gave you for Christmas one year. And get everything set up. There you go. Maybe dust off the cat hair first. Jesus Christ. Secondly, take the picture disc vinyl, put it on the record player. That bit's easy. And turn it on. I'm just going to leave the tone arm on the side here so it doesn't obscure the view. This next bit's important. Take your phone and go into settings. Scroll all the way down to where it says camera and open up that page. Now, if you look under record video, if you tap that, it'll give you a whole bunch of options of different frame rates to record at. And the one you want to choose is 4K at 24 frames per second. This may be different on Android devices, I'm not sure. If you don't see 24 frames per second, you can also use 25 frames per second, and that goes for cameras and everything else. So, set it to 4K at 24 frames per second. And now go to your camera app. And you should see that it looks okay. You can kind of tell something's happening, but it's a little bit blurry. And I'll tell you why. If you see here, like you can see the key lights that I'm using to record this thing. Now I'm using those, but you can actually just use a very bright torch, or maybe a super bright lamp. But either way, the flash on a cell phone probably won't cut it. So I'm going to use these lights and bend them over to, just so they're a bit closer to the record. Alright, so you can probably see that I've got this light fairly close to the record. And unfortunately, it kind of needs to be that way unless you've got a super bright light. But now, you should be able to see those little soldiers are sort of moving around the holes there. Those beams are coming out, of those poles. Those outer missiles are turning. We've got the tanks coming out in the middle, bullets flying in the very center. Those bombs are exploding. The inner missiles are sort of rotating over them. The hearts are beating. I don't know, it just looks quite cool. The closer you can get the thing to the light, the better a lot of the time. You can see, unfortunately my light doesn't really bend down this far. But if you see, it'll still work if you have it basically this, that far from the record. But you'll find that the sort of inner bits look quite crisp, and then as you get out, it looks a bit blurry. So get a bright light as close as you can. Set your phone to 24 frames per second. And that's all you pretty much need to do. Thanks. See you later.